The year 2012, Cards Against Humanity releases a limited edition pack called the 2012 Holiday Pack. They tried a new payment model, where you can still have to pay for shipping, but you can choose your own price. If you want to, you could set the pack to cost $0. This system actually worked and they made $70,000 in profit. They donated that money to the Wikimedia Foundation, the non-profit that runs Wikipedia, and released an infographic that joked that they could have bought an island with that money. For 2012, they did a different event called 10 Days of Kwanzaa or whatever, and 250,000 people signed up for it. In the event, you pay $15, and for 10 days in December, they will send you one gift per day, ending on Christmas, where they send you the biggest gift. On day 1, you got a card with your name on it. Day 2 was a bunch of stickers with swear words on them. Day 3 was a card pack called Ghosts of Kwanzaa's Past, which was filled with bad things that happened in the recent past. Day 4 was a newspaper with a comic on it. Day 5 was a card pack called the Ghost of Kwanzaa's Present, which was a card pack based off bad things that were currently happening, like the Ebola outbreak and Gamergate. Day 6 was a cowboy themed card game called Slap 45. Day 7 was a card pack called Ghost of Kwanzaa's Future, in which all the cards were based off bad things that were going to happen in the near future, like global warming and the Great Lizard Uprising. Day 8 was a pack of what they call miracle berries. They are strips with a chemical called myricillin in them. Myricillin binds to your taste buds and then blocks the receptors for bitter and sour, making everything taste sweet for an hour. It also comes with a pamphlet that had recipes on it for drinks, such as vodka lemonade with no sugar and sweet whiskey sour. On day 9, Cards Against Humanity made a $250,000 donation to the Sunlight Foundation, a non-profit that publishes what lobbying different politicians get. And on day 10, being their final day, they wanted to do something big. They were restricted by shipping costs, requiring them to send something that was less than 2 ounces. After some brainstorming, they decided to buy an island, then giving everyone 1 foot of that island. They sent an email to the guy who found them their office building in Chicago. Dan, can you help us get a private island? We would like to own one as soon as possible. We need it by November at the latest. Let me know how to proceed. Thanks. And a follow-up email. Just to clarify, this isn't a joke. We really want to buy an island. At 4 AM, Dan responded with, sure, why the hell not? Dan found an island called Birch Island in Maine and bought it for $190,000. Their first action was to rename the island. They brainstormed ideas such as Island, trademark, Fuck Mountain, Yoshi's Island, and the People's Republic of China, but they finally settled on Hawaii too. And then they split the island into 250,000 1-square-foot divisions. Originally they planned on having each individual own that land, then they realized to do so they have to get the signatures of all those people, and they calculated that all the paperwork would weigh more than 6,000 pounds. So instead they just gave everyone a license to the land. But what exactly these licenses did was actually pretty unclear. On Christmas Day, the participants got a letter saying their final present was an island in the middle of nowhere. Some people even hiked to their plot of land and planted flags. And when people got there, they found that on the island was a safe with 250 cards that just had a picture of a sloth on them and a bottle of scotch. But there was a problem. Their land in the middle of nowhere wasn't actually in the middle of nowhere. It was near a local town where the people living there weren't happy with tourists coming in and trespassing through their property to get to the island. Also, the agreement stated that Cards Against Humanity can't use the island for commercial purposes, which the Waldo County considered them as breaking. So the local government told them they had to retract the licenses and remove the safe, or they'll receive a fine somewhere between $2,500 and $625 million per day. And now today, alone and unused, there sits the island of Hawaii too.